I thought I was going to be the only one up this morning, and I'm running a little late. I don't have everything how I normally have it. So come on in, hit that thumbs up. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Maureen Chavis, I hit the like button already. I appreciate it. Good morning, Lynette. How are you? If you can hear me, type I can hear you in the chat so that I know. It's really early this morning. I decided to do an hour earlier than yesterday because it was extremely hot out there yesterday. And what I want to do is try to get some more stuff done before I get really busy today. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, mostly outside, some inside. So let me just get myself together. Good morning. Hey, brother. Good morning. Got my coffee this morning. I had water yesterday. I got coffee today. Just trying to get my stuff together. I wish that the settings on my laptop saved based on when I have it plugged into monitors and not. Brother, can you hear me okay? Let me know. Yes, perfect. Thank you. It's so quiet today. Granted, the birds aren't quiet, but it's very quiet. Pin my message. There we go. Good morning, Nisi. How are you? What I want to know is why I can see stuff on my laptop that I can't see on my computer. That heat beat me down so bad yesterday, y'all. I went to bed early, and that never happens. Go ahead and add in my goals. We're going to do all of them. I have something to give away today. Let's see if we can hit the goal completely. Today, I'm going to set it at 5. Start goal. There are ants in here on this table, and I think it's because of this house plant. Then again, I could be wrong. Here we go. I think I'm all set. I don't really need to take the chair outside today. Got my coffee. But, so I cleared out a lot of pockets of my green stalk after the stream yesterday. And, oops, I refreshed it with soil because my soil finally arrived yesterday. For the green stalks, I'm using Happy Frog. And I need to clean off this table back here. So yeah, we're doing all the things this morning. If you gardened yesterday, drop in the chat what you did in your garden yesterday. And let me know how everybody's making out in all this heat. So we had a really bad wind, rain, thunderstorm last night. And it kind of knocked over my corn. So I was sitting here this morning thinking whether or not I should be sowing more seeds and do I think corn is worth the space. So I don't know if I think corn is worth the space. Yeah, that heat wore me out yesterday. And I'm normally up till like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. But I know I was definitely out by 9:30. I think I was out before 9:30 because when my daughter was going to bed, she came upstairs and woke me up. And I didn't realize I had fallen asleep, like fully clothed and everything, because I was just sitting on the edge of the bed doing something on my phone Phone was on the floor, and I was knocked out. So the heat beat me down yesterday, which is okay. I probably needed the sleep. So, you know what? I'm gonna change my poll question. I'm pretty sure everybody's staying safe and hydrated. For a small gardener, is corn worth the space? That's the question. Let me know what you think. Is the corn worth the space? I also need to plant more. I'm gonna plant more green beans in the green stalk because I like. Not only do I like how they look, I know that when you plant a green bean plant, you only get but so much from the one plant. So I'm just gonna plant an abundance of it. Um, you planted more green beans yesterday. You want a whole green bean stalk? Okay. It was so hot yesterday. You end up falling asleep at 8. Fresh anything is worth the space. Okay. And I probably shouldn't have planted those okra plants out yesterday because the heat RIP'd them. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start okra indoor in cups. And when they're big enough and we don't have like a really hot day, I probably should have planted them in the evening, not in the morning. That's what I probably should have did. So Lynette, what my question is I have a limited space to plant the corn. Do I plant more corn? Because the corn looks pretty bad. The wind was extremely bad yesterday evening and it kind of knocked it down. And I don't know if it's going to rebound. So is the corn worth the space? These squirrels over here, y'all, they they are not scared of humans. They see me in this porch, right? This is crazy, 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 crazy. The amount of squirrels that just don't care that I'm sitting here. Anyway, forget the squirrels. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is the corn worth the space? All right. So we've been in here 7 minutes. All right, ground rules, and then we're gonna get to work. I'm gonna plant using oh, they use this fence as a thing to hop on the shed. Anyway, make sure you hit the like button on your way in. If you didn't hit the like button, try to do that now before you uh, look at this. I'm, you know, hit the like button on your way in. Please do participate in chat this morning. And that's right, you better run. So they're like using the fence to hop on the shed. I don't know if you can kind of see, but they've been hopping in the little flower pot right there. I don't know if you can see it's focusing. But anyway, hit the like button on your way in. Let's be interactive this morning. I'm going to pull out some seeds. I want to show you guys some plants that I got from Shelly's Homestead Hideaway that I'm going to try to put in the green stalks this morning. And we're going to go out and put stuff inside of the green stalk, mainly green bean seeds. I am running low on basil plants, so I'm going to spread some basil seeds in one of the green stalks. I'm going to make sure that the purple green stalks are primarily strawberries. And we're going to do some things this morning. I'm going to leave the laptop inside because it almost overheated yesterday. But first things first, like I said, hit the like button on your way in. Make sure that you're interactive in chat. How many of you guys are out in your garden currently already? And then I'm going to take my shears and we're going to go to the raised garden bed. I need some advice, some help, some something. The tomatoes are taking over the end, that was the intention, but I think they need a severe pruning. So I'll show you guys the corn and a few things. I was on the Garden Girls chat. Nancy, who's one of my channel members, won the little apron, right? Half apron. And I want to try to use it this morning so that I don't have to keep coming in and outside. So you guys are going to help me pack up my apron this morning. And is my chat moving? You guys? Okay, you guys just aren't saying anything. So I got my little apron here. I'm gonna put stuff in the apron, mainly seeds, right? Seeds that are going in the green stalk. Basil. Oh, the pockets are pretty big, so I like that. And there's a little zip pocket. So the zip pocket, I probably could use my spare phone in the zip pocket, or just leave the spare phone in my pocket. I'm glad that it's not 80 degrees yet. Everything's still good, perfect. So got this. I'm gonna reach over here and grab some seeds that I want to put out without breaking this little thing right here. So, and we're gonna pick up some stuff that kind of dropped in the yard. I should have got the shed keys because I really need to pick up some stuff. So we're not planting any more melons or cucumbers. These can go back in. I'll leave the corn out because there's a chance that we might drop some more corn seeds. Flowers, carrots, no more carrots, beans. Here we go. So we're gonna drop some more beans. I really like those purple TP, so we put these in here. And I might end up ordering more purple TP seeds. Blue Lake. My jade bush didn't do too good, so we're gonna put that in here. Plant more of those. Dragon tongue. Plant some more of those. And what are these? Old homestead beans. Has anybody ever heard of the vigorous long vines? We don't want to put these in the green stalk. All right, so we got some beans. I'm gonna use these later for something else. I thought I had more seeds than this. Green beans. I'm running out of green bean seeds, y'all. And then, where is my seed container? I got a little towel to wipe my hand off this time. I'm gonna try to string it in this pocket or in this little loop here. I don't know that it's big enough. So, yeah, perfect. So I can wipe my hands and just finish storming. We had a really bad storm last night, Bar Brownlee. Welcome in the stream, by the way. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. All right, what are these? Oh, okay. So I realized that I don't have a zucchini plant, so I'm gonna use a little cup to plant this. So I'm gonna put this in my pocket. And do I need a spare squash plant? So I noticed that on the stem of my squash plant that we harvested from yesterday, it looks like the vine borer has already started working. Very small spot, but I'm gonna plant a substitute. Just because when one squash plant goes out, I want another one. And I have a couple extra tomato plants that I got from Miss Yancey. They're the honey tomato. I need to look them up and see if they're in. I think they're indeterminate. So I got to be careful with those and the spacing for them. But yeah, so I need some gloves. I think the gloves are over there. I'm actually going to put this whole thing of eggshells inside my compost and start over. And then I also have some mint that Shelly gave me that has already started to root. I'm going to put those in some containers too. I'm going to up pot them. So I'm going to start them in smaller containers, and as they get bigger, up pot. So that's a little bit what we're going to do this morning. And if I have time, I need to clean out these hydroponic systems for packing away. What is that noise? I guess somebody's outside already. And yeah, so we good? Everybody, anybody out in their gardening? Let's see what you guys say in this poll. Is corn worth the space? Most of you saying yes. I'm gonna leave the corn seeds out. All right. Looking scary? Yeah. Hot and humid again. You're out watering the garden early. I should also water. I think it's going to be very hot again today, but we had a storm last night. So watering isn't as urgent for me, but we're going to get to watering. And what I do with it? 1 second. We were supposed to used this yesterday. I didn't get a chance, so we're going to use it today. Why is this not working? Sorry, y'all. All right, so I'm going to let the poll stay up for a while, and I want to see, after the rain, how moist the soil is. So we're going to see how moist the soil is first to determine where we need to water. I think that's my neighbor out there watering his trees because they die in the heat. So one thing, right? I think I was supposed to get some more seeds before I came out, but let's see. So you guys know that I have these plants right here. Let's have a seat and let's see what the rain did yesterday. I did water this stuff. Look at there. This fell over. That's okay. They need to be planted somewhere, right? So we got the soil meter here. You press it. I think the bags are pretty moist, right? So it says 29. I think that means that it needs to be watered. So it says on the back here, if it's 30 to 70% is moist, and anything from 1 to 30 means it's dry. So that means this grow bag is pretty dry. So let's start over. Put it in the next grow bag. And then I'm gonna put some more. That one is 26. So they're all pretty dry, these grow bags. I expected them to be 26. I expected them to be way more moist than that. So the grow bags need watering. Okay, 43. So the bottom one not as much. Okay. And then the tomato plant down there, 43. 29, my bad. So I guess I do need to water. Yeah, cucumbers grow easily. I'll show you the cucumbers. I don't need any more cucumbers. They're over there in that jungle of a garden bed. But we use the soil test meter here to test out these grow bags. And what I want to do is I'm going to try to start from the top and go out in the yard today. Start over here by watering and then eventually make my way over there. I'm going to plant something else in that grow bag today. But for now, let me just go over here to this water spigot and turn it on. Okay. And we can start out just by watering the grow bags because they need it. And then I'm going to put some soil in here and we're going to plant one of the plants that's in there. Let's see if I can prop you guys up so I can have some freedom here. Sun is bright, my bad, y'all. So, yeah, just this bag is pretty dry. I'm also gonna come back and put some straw in here. I might as well do it now. Matter of fact, let me get the straw now. Leave that in there. I'm gonna get some straw and mulch that bag. Grow bags get dry so fast, so that's why I kind of see. It's harder for me to pay attention to the chat outside. All right, so this bag, the moisture level was really bad, but we know that grow bags get dry faster, so that's not a big shock. And I think this one too. This one is newly planted. I think it has, this is the one yesterday that had the banana pepper. This one down here has a giant bell. And I'm gonna, like I said, remulch these. Come back and see what you guys are saying in a second. I'm also gonna prune the bottom of this Roma plant because I see some yellowing of leaves and stuff. And if they have the disease, I'm gonna try to avoid it as best possible. I see some weeds in these grow bags too. Oops. But yeah, everybody's out watering this morning, I assume. Perfect. Flip the camera around. So I'm sure everybody's out watering or just sleep, because if they're like me, they got beat down as well by all of that sun yesterday. Let's put the straw all the way. Take this tag out for a little bit. And I see some little cups over here. And I'm gonna water in to make sure that the straw sticks instead of when the wind blows away, it blows the straw out. But it seems like the straw has been pretty good with the beds out in the garden. So that's a plus, because the beds out in the garden seem to be super moist. So gotta get some more straw. Here we go. Put my tag back in here. I don't know where the tag went for this one. Maybe I didn't have a tag for this. I think this was one of the ones where I was rushing. All right, I'm gonna get some more straw. Okay, get a little bit more straw here. Brother, are your hydroponic systems still going? We're gonna restart Camille's system. Maybe we might clean that out today when I go back inside, because I'm not gonna spend the whole morning out here. Just the majority of it. I don't think the bottom one needs any more. There we go. All right. Add some water to where the straw was. And I like that I'm not burning up this morning out here like I was yesterday, because I was hot yesterday, y'all. That's pretty good. I think what I'm gonna do is take this over here and let it water something in here. I'll be back to get y'all in a second. Okay. All right. So, let's see. All right. You know what? Since I have straw here, I'm just gonna go ahead and start in these other pots. See my zinnias here? There's gonna be like pink, yellow, pink, yellow, pink, yellow. Take the weeds out. Gotta get the weeds out from the root. I don't think this needs any water, but I'll come back at the end to make sure the straw sticks. Ooh, a ladybug. Let me show y'all this ladybug. At least I think it's a ladybug. I like it. There's a ladybug inside my zinnia flower. I'll show you guys in a minute. Okay, gotta get some more straw. Good morning, everybody. Make sure you hit the like on the way in. If you could, por favor. Right now, I'm just doing some garden maintenance, watering, mulching. Yes, CC, the heat beat me down yesterday, so I figured I would come out an hour earlier than I did yesterday, and I got a nice breeze this morning, so I'm just watering, mulching, gonna add some more seeds in, plant up some more stuff. What you doing up so early, CC? What are you doing up so early? And I'm also gonna add some more straw to these green stalks here. So this one has like flowers in it, so where I have the flowers, I'm gonna go ahead and mulch, at least try to carefully mulch around the flowers. And today I'm gonna go get some more flowers. Oh, it is a nice apron, right? I had to tie knots in it so it wouldn't like droop. You went to bed? I went to bed early too. I went to bed early too. Try to get some straw in here in these flowers because I noticed that the top of the soil was getting dry. You out in the garden, Cece, or you just rolling over, cracking open your eye? Let us know which one you're doing. See, they kind of quiet this morning. I don't think anybody expected me to go live so early. I was gonna share it out, but I want everybody get all their little beauty sleep. But since I'm out here, I might as well let it play. See who else is up early. Niecy's up early. She got beat down yesterday by the heat too. But I was asleep super early yesterday. What I want to do is get my little soil tester to see if this green stalk is actually moist or dry. Did y'all hear that you could eat coleus flowers? You going in the garden in an hour? I feel you. It's one of my friend's mom's birthday. She bought her mom a green stalk with the soil and flowers and things that she wants to go inside it. So I'm gonna go over there later today since it's a birthday gift and they want me to set it up for them. So I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna record it though. Yeah. I should have mulched this particular green stalk when I first planted it out, but I had so much stuff that I was trying to fix at the time that I didn't. And I'm actually making a mess with this straw, but it's okay. I need a blower to come over here and blow it out. Blow off the sidewalk so everything still looks aesthetically pleasing. See if I can get up some of this straw that I'm dropping. I feel the sun kind of coming out too, so I probably need to make my way over there to that garden bed. Barb Brownlee, what you got growing on over there in your garden? What's in there? Do y'all get spider webs in y'all green stalk? Yeah, brother. I now agree with you. We'll talk about that later. All right. So I think I got the flowers done. I need to come back in and water, I guess, the individual pockets. I don't feel like I have to do the other flowers because they pretty much, that's trash. It's trying to break on me. But check it out. Let me see if I can turn you around. All right. Yeah, I didn't mulch these, but I did mulch these because the soil was dry. Once I get the flowers that I'm gonna put in the extra pockets, then I'll mulch the rest of the pockets. But I don't want to mulch them until I put something in there. So yeah. Then I think I might have told y'all. There's a, I think. Tell me, is that a ladybug? That right there. I don't know, cause I think ladybugs are like red. That's not really. It's like a pale red. Like it's had better days. Is that a ladybug in this zinnia plant? See the wind blew the borage over that was in the pot? Jack Ashes, you have a great one. Good morning, Donzel. It's a cucumber beetle in a zinnia plant though. Thank you, Donzel. Hmm. Maybe I'll take it out because we don't want those. A harlequin bug. What's that? So do I leave it or do I take it out? Should it be left alone or taken out? Shut up, brother. So the other thing is take it out. Okay. I this coleus is going to a better place, but the rest of them that I plant in this pot right here look pretty good. Yeah, but I don't think that's a ladybug. So I need to go back in and get some more straw. Let me see if I can sit you guys over here. Yep. Trying to work it with the smaller tripod today, y'all. Here we go. All right. So gotta go back in and get some more straw. And I need to fertilize this one. So before you guys say it, this plant right here has seen better days. But I'm gonna try to be a little doctor and get her to act right. I think she was root bound by the time I had planted her here. So, but I'm trying to just mulch most of these pots here because we know that pots, they dry out a whole lot faster. So let me get some more straw. Okay, so some of you guys say take the bug out of the zinnia. Some of you say leave it because you think it's a ladybug. I have my other phone. I think the picture it thing with Google might be able. Does it read bugs too? If it does, drop it in the chat. We'll go back over there and take a picture to see what kind of bug it is. And if it's not a beneficial bug, we'll take that out this morning. Today's gonna be more of a chill, get things as much done as I can. I'm not gonna rush it anymore because for the past few weeks I feel like I've been rushing my garden and mistakes happen when you rush. So that might be what happened to this little coleus old flower over here that doesn't seem to want to stay alive. And I need to get my water thing so that I could water these in to keep the anything else need to be mulched. Let's see, I don't know. So let's go back over here to the bug. I'm gonna do the picturist. Good morning, TFP. So we don't think this is a ladybug. Let's see. You have collards, kale, sage, basil, cantaloupe, dragon tongue beans, Swiss chard. Oh, that's a lot. We're about to plant some more beans in a little bit. Like I said, I'm gonna go section by section. But let's do the picture it thing on the bug. Let's see, Google. Okay. see what it says. It didn't say anything yet. Come on, Google, tell me what it is. It says it's a multicolor Asian lady beetle. While these beetles are beneficial for consuming pests like aphids, they can become a nuisance when they congregate in large numbers. So it is a type of ladybug. See? It's a type of ladybug. So we're going to leave her. Have fun, ladybug. That's what Google says. So we're going to trust Google for now. Thank you, Donzel. Nice apron, Chaz. Did you say that to me earlier or Cece? I don't know. But that's the apron that I won from the Garden Girls chat. Let's go get this water hose. What's not true? Slam Rock. Tell me what's not true. Let's see. Let's put you guys here while I go get the water hose and water and these green stalks. Maybe you can catch a. That's not a cucumber beetle. Has more of a. I know what cucumber beetles look like. That's not it because I saw some in the bed that has the cucumber beetle. Oh yeah. Okay. So. All right. What I want to do is move some stuff around. Move this because I don't want to water this. What I want to do is pretty much fixate the straw to the soil here. So I'm just going to wet it real good so that the wind blows, it doesn't like blow it away. All right. I think I put some on here. And I know I put some over here in this one. Okay. So we're going to see if I notice that the zinnia plant is being eaten up, I'll check it again and spray it. But for now, I'm going to leave that beetle because I don't think it's a cucumber beetle. We have a difference of opinion this morning. Uh-oh. All right. And so I'm just going to water in the straw on these flowers here. I didn't think I would have a green stalk that was solely flowers. But now after putting this one together, I think it's beautiful. And the next thing I'm gonna do is plant out this container over here. I'm gonna add some soil to it. Here we go. And I think I heard somebody say in somebody's stream or in some research that people drink tea with coleus flower. If you heard that, let me know in the chat because I never heard that before. I don't know if I'm willing to try it, but it's a good to know thing in my opinion. Well, not coleus, but maybe celosia. One more. Coleus and celosia. Are either one of them good in teas or good, have medicinal purposes? I don't know. I'm not really in the tea preparing field of gardening yet, but I'll get there eventually. Might as well water these since I have them here. All right. And just water the soil for when I do put something else in here. All right. So that's it for that. The next thing I need to do, I should probably mulch in my other green stalk. Okay. So this pot here needs soil. I'm gonna top it off with the Happy Frog just because that's what I have out here. So put y'all down here and drag my Happy Frog over. This is where I had started those okra seeds. And I think I'm gonna put that Scotch bonnet maybe in this one. Maybe. And although I'm topping it off with some soil here, I'm still going to add some amendments to it, probably earthworm castings. Yeah, I like the Happy Frog mix. I'm actually going to sit out here in a little bit with some cups. All right. So I'm going to sit out here in a little bit with some cups and kind of like plan out some seeds in cups because those are going to be easier to plant. I don't want to use the seed trays anymore because I'm not going to be planting enough. I could just put it all in cups. Oh, thank you, CC. You're going out today to get more Happy Frog. I had this delivered because they don't sell it by me. They don't sell Happy Frog by me. So when I get it, I have to get it delivered from a place in New York, which isn't ideal, and it's a little costly. But because I think the soil is worth it, that's why I'm gonna get it. So I'm just mixing in the Happy Frog with the soil that was already in there using my hori hori. You can hear the birds are awake. So let's see. Using Epsoma Garden Tone. Like I said, I'm not gonna measure this out. I'm gonna just use this little thing right here and take some out. You know what? I'm not gonna use that cup either because I don't feel like spilling it. Just a couple pinches. Put it in there. And just mix it down in here. Thank you, Cece, for dropping everybody's channels in. Y'all, I have some of the greatest mods on YouTube. They hold me down. So love that for me. And I'm pretty sure that this Scotch bonnet is root bound, but I just want to get it out of this little pot here. I use Scotch bonnets in some of my peppers, so check out the roots here. This plant is a little worn, and I planted it a long time ago, so drop it down in there. Add some, go get my straw. Yeah, it's early. Howdy, Unique. I came out earlier today because it was really hot yesterday. So I don't plan on being online for as long, well, maybe for about the same time as yesterday, but, what did you say? I don't tease the roots. Normally I would, but I figure it's okay because I planted it down deep and I'm gonna see if it'll do something. And plus I added some stuff, so hopefully it doesn't. Normally I do. I didn't this time, so you're right. You are so right, CC. So don't do what I just did. Normally I do tease the roots. I just didn't this time. Before I water it, gonna add some mulch in here. That's what happens. Remember I was just talking about going too fast? That was one of those moments. But yeah, this Scotch bonnet is a little worn. And I'm gonna replace this over here and water it in. Move this to the little corner right here. Okay. So water it in real good. She said it's early, it's okay. I'm trying, CC. I've been up so because I went to bed early last night, I've been up since like 4 something. So I laid in the bed for a long time, and then I figured, you know what? I might as well get up. So I came out a little early. I looked at the garden and I tried to see what I needed to get done. So let me water the straw in. Now, the squirrels like to come over here and play in these little pots over here. They don't mess with the grow bags at all, but they do mess with these pots, and I don't like that. I'm just watering in the straw that I put around the zinnias. All right. Okay. So now I'm gonna go back to planting some beans in these green stalks. Oh wait. Okay. You make your potting soil from, you make your own potting soil from peat moss, perlite, vermiculite, and it's cheapest way you can buy other than buying Happy Frog in my opinion. I'm gonna say that that's a great thing to do. However, most people who are following me know that I don't currently have that. I know it probably doesn't take a long time to ants. Probably doesn't take a long time to make your own stuff. However, for me, it might be a little bit time consuming and I'm never here long enough to do that part of it. Let me put the water hose. Tomatoes look fairly still moist from yesterday, but yeah, I buy it because I like the convenience of it and I think the Happy Frog is a great soil. This not a paid promotion, just my personal opinion. You know what I want to see? Where's that soil test meter at? And I need to put some more straw out here too. I want it to be a little bit thicker out here. I need to find that soil test meter. It's time consuming to you. Trash can and shovel in 10 minutes. Okay. All right, so in here, you know what? Let me go get my soil test meter. I'll be right back, y'all. What did I do with it? I have no idea. That's crazy work. So I just had the soil test meter. Did I leave it somewhere? I have no idea what I did with it, y'all. You're keeping your eye open? If you see Simon, right, I'll tell you where he's going to be coming from. Unique. If you're looking along the fence here, you'll see him coming from under their house, and you'll see him approach the fence. But because I'm back here, he more than likely won't come over. He'll just like peek and run to another person's yard. Got my morning coffee. I'm going to run inside and get some. You know, that's going to bother me. Where is that soil test meter at, y'all? I had it this morning. Anyway, probably should go in and get my dibbler too, because I like to use that because it makes it easier when I'm planting these bean seeds. Let me go get my little dibbler. And some labels while I'm at it, right? Okay. So here's what we have here. Yeah. I didn't expect to lose that one though. That's the good one, good one. I'm checking all these pockets here. Got shears in there, seeds in there. In my pocket I have a phone. It's got to be in this vicinity somewhere, but that was crazy that I lost it that fast. So, we're going to come over here to these green stalks. Can y'all see them? I don't know if y'all can see. Here's what I want to do this one. And I'm going to come. Here we go. This is better. A lot better for me because it's shady over here. Okay, so yesterday what I did was, remember I removed celery. I came in with my hori knife. I refreshed the soil. I loosened it up. All the things. Here's the basil that we planted yesterday. I'm going to top it off and use the basil and some eggs this morning or something. But I do have basil here, right? Oh, I forgot to grab some basil seeds. Maybe I'll plant basil seeds and I want to put it in this green stalk. Maybe at the top or at the bottom. I don't know yet. We'll see. So I'm going to try. I was trying to be cute before. I was planting out, you know, diagonal the seeds, but I'm not doing that no more. So I'm going to plant some dragon tongue. What are these? Jade bush beans in here. Jade bush beans. A Swiss chard. And jade bush beans. So this one, good morning Chanel. This one I'm going to plant dragon tongue in. I think I have dragon tongue. And one of the other ones, I know I have purple TP over there. So we're going to plant some dragon tongue. I'm going to make my labels real quick. I have a basil here. I'm going to save at least one more spot for some basil. And if you didn't see that there is a goal up today. We have, remember those Blue Max collard green seeds? We hit the goals today. And we'll do the Blue Max collard green seeds as a giveaway. So I guess I'm going to start down here and do 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then I'll do this one, 1, 2, and 3. I think I'll reserve the top for basil. So I don't even know how the dragon tongue looks, like other than the picture. I don't know how they look once they grow out. I think I have them in the other one, but I'm not 100% sure. Good morning, Tamiko. Good morning, good morning, good morning. But like I said, sometimes we plant these beans out and just put one in each of these holes. Hopefully I didn't do it too deep. And then like it's not enough. You just came in from watering. Watering early is great. So they're good. I'm gonna take your word for it. And then I'm gonna put, let's see, 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna put some more down here at the bottom. But yeah, I like it when the green stalks are like really lush, and I like how so 3 pockets of dragon tongue. I might should just finish it out and just have all the rest of them. Yours look like the pick. Maybe I'll have the whole green stalk with the exception of the few pockets that's already full. And then go to another green stalk with a different type of green bean. That could be. Didn't mean to write on it. Somebody asked me, what's the difference in taste of the green beans? I don't know. If you have a personal opinion, let me know. Do they taste any different? Like the different variety of beans in your opinion? And I'm gonna come back to the poll because we have some people that just came in, so I can kind of get everybody's opinion and why I wrote a poll like that. All right, cover this up. I'm gonna slightly water it too. So dragon tongue, dragon tongue. I might as well put them in the bottom too. Dragon tongue beans growing underneath your corn. I was trying to not put them in the garden because last year when I had green beans out there, I had the white root aphids. I did not like that. And it's because my soil out there in that garden bed has a lot of nitrogen in it. So I'm trying to give it a break from green beans. So you'll notice that I have no green beans planted out in the ground. And that's why. I'm trying to give the actual in-ground a break from beans. I need to go in and get some basil seeds. And my handwriting is really bad, y'all. All right. Lots of beans in this green stalk. Basil, Swiss chard. Go get some straw in a second. I usually try not to put the straw down until they sprout, but now it's so hot that I think it's okay to put the straw even though it's not covered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna put dragon tongue, basil. I'm being indecisive. That's me for you. Some over here is eating up this Swiss chard though. I don't know if I did this by closing the top or what, but it has seen better days. I'm gonna leave it alone for now. And I need to mulch the things that do have stuff. Okay. Do I want to put a strawberry in here? I don't know. I'm going to get some basil seeds. Leave my gloves here. I'll be back, y'all. Basil. Basil seeds. That's good to know. Unique. What I'll probably do is do the same thing. I'm also looking for radish seeds because I think I want to put a radish or two in there. I I'm missing a whole seed box, y'all. I can't find my stuff. This is crazy work. 1, 2. And you know what I never tried that I was supposed to try this year? I was supposed to try rhubarb, and I didn't do that either. Got him. Okay. You know what I thought about? Listen, y'all know how I can't, I'm not gonna say I can't, how I have a difficult time growing beets. I'm gonna put, let me separate these. I'm gonna put some cilantro in one pocket down here because I don't have any cilantro in the back. I only have cilantro in the front and it has already bolted. I figured this area is a little bit more shaded, and even though it's hot, I might get away with it. So I'm gonna put a couple cilantro seeds in here. You think you want to try turnips, but no one seems to be able to tell me what they taste like? Chanel, they taste like turnips. That's the best. Maybe Cece could tell you what they taste like. Because I don't really know what kind of description to give you. I might be overseeding this. This might be a mistake. But we're going to find out together. All right. So we got cilantro here. Yeah, I see what you mean. I don't really know how to describe turnips. See, I eat the turnip uh, root. So this is going to be what I just put up here, cilantro. Nutty flavored, delicious, roasted or sauteed with some bacon fat. She doesn't eat bacon. You could use, well, she doesn't eat pork bacon. And I don't know that turkey bacon will put out enough fat. I should probably put, what is it, July 4th. For those of you that celebrate Independence Day, happy 4th of July, everybody. Cilantro. I'm going to come back and follow Unique's advice and go ahead and put straw on this because it's so hot. And then, what do I have here? Dragon tongue, dragon tongue. I'm going to try some radishes here. I like the watermelon radish, y'all. I do not like, actually, I'm only going to put 2 watermelon radish in here. I don't like the radishes like cherry bell and stuff. It's too spicy. Somebody told me to try French breakfast. I'm not trying it. That's right. Happy work in the garden day. And that's what we're going to be doing for a while. I'm going to try to stay online for as long as I can. I might extend, might go past my normal time, but I figure people will be coming in and out, and that's okay. All right. Watermelon radish. Maybe I'll do 2 pockets of watermelon radish. I like watermelon radish because they're sweet. I don't like the cherry bell because they are spicy. For me. I think I might have given almost all of, well, not almost, but I give a lot of radishes to other people in the gardening community. So hopefully they're using them wisely. So radish seed pods taste better than the, okay. Any more polls? Polls. What kind of polls? Oh, yeah. I'll go in and do a poll in a second. My laptop is inside, CC. Yesterday, we, what do I got to do? I had the laptop out here yesterday, and it almost fried. I'm using the back. When y'all write on these tags, right? You see how like I wrote in the wintertime, and now I'm using the back side. Do you just scratch out what you did before? Yep, okay. Because I hate wasting my tags. Maybe I should write smaller so I can use the other side. Mustard. Yep. Chanel, my grandmother does too. Sometimes she mixes them in. All right. So I got all of these, any empty holes here. At the top, there are 3. All right. So now we got all the different basils. I want basil for pesto. So I'm going to use sweet basil. At least I think this is sweet basil. And I'm just going to sprinkle it in. Unique, do you put straw over basil seeds and it still comes through too? Just sprinkle some. You scratch them out if it's a single. Okay. So these 3 pockets are gonna have sweet basil. So I probably shouldn't have sprinkled them like that. I'm probably gonna have to thin it out later, but that's okay. Cause right here I only have 1 basil plant. You like pesto? Me too. Do you make your pesto with pine nuts, uh, walnuts? Like what type of nuts do you use? 71 degrees in Oakwood today. That's pretty nice. What I'm gonna do is just make sure they have good connection. All right. Pine nuts? Yeah, I make mine with pine nuts too. Let's see, do I have any more open pockets here? Um, one. So this one pocket, we're gonna put some more dragon tongue. Good morning, Nichols. Hope you're having a great morning. All right. I think we got all the pockets full. Let me just give it a turn. Yep. Now we can mulch. I guess the other one I'll put some beet seeds in, the other yellow one. And I'm gonna go ahead and water this from the top, I think. Grab. I kind of want to wipe this out. I have like little bits of debris in there. This is probably OD, but we'll wipe it out. Whatever. We got it. Go back and get my straw. Very OD. I knew you was gonna be the one who say something, CC. I knew it. I knew it. All right, get some. Let me get some more straw. And I'm gonna mulch that one. And then that'll be one thing that we got fully complete today. Aha, found it. Found my soil meter, y'all. I knew it. Got it. All right. So what I want to try to do, I think I showed this earlier today. Most of y'all were asleep, but check it out. See that? So I put it in there, and I don't know what I planted there, but dragon tongue. Okay. So I want to see how moist the soil in the green stalk is. And I need it to be above 30. It's at 36. So this green stalk, it could use a light watering. See, it's at 36. I like this one right here. Hit the like button as you come in, please. Thank you, Nichols, for reminding folks to hit the like button. Where are we at? 24 likes, 24 people. That's pretty good for an early morning stream. But what I'm gonna do is instead of top watering, I'm gonna come in and mist where I'm adding the straw to make sure that the straw sticks, right? Instead of top watering, because it's very moist in there. Squirrels get no love in your garden. They don't get no love in my garden either. I don't like them at all. They run up against the fence, but they won't come in the yard while I'm out in the yard. So thank God for that. I hope that the basil comes through this straw. It's what you think you should plant is what matters. No, I'm not having people choose. I'll show y'all why I asked the question. So we had a storm last night and it blew my corn down. So I'm trying to figure out if it's really worth it for me to plant more corn, or if I just want to let good enough be with the corn that I have, hoping that it bounces back. And see, one came up to you for a peanut. You got Unique. Why are you feeding the squirrels? You trying the Mike method? If you're nice to them, maybe they'll leave your stuff alone. I don't think that's how that works. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that that is not how that works. The better question is, did you give it a peanut? What did you do? And has anybody had any issues? Does Swiss chard grow slow during the summertime? You give them food and water. I thought about putting one of those rock, what do you call it, like rock water. Like you put the rocks in the bowl and then you put water in it for the birds and the bees. I thought about doing that. I might as well mulch the plants that are already there too. They tore your stuff at? Peanuts are actually a type of bean. I did not know that. Thank you for dropping it in the chat. Did y'all know that? Because I did not. I never even really thought about it. Never even really thought about it. Where the beans are currently in here, I might have to come back and add some more. I'm gonna leave this mulch here. Let me go get the water. Okay. All right. Move the mulch out of the way. Ants on here. Mist. Okay. So, I know y'all can't see me, but what I'm doing is I'm misting the straw down. Also misting the back of these leaves here because I had put some soil on them. Clean off the top. I'm gonna show y'all what it looked like. I think we did a good job this morning, y'all, with the green one. Many more to go. The next thing I'm gonna do is get some of my little containers that I have out in the yard and put some seeds in it. Mainly okra, a couple zucchini because I don't have, and I like making zucchini bread. And I'm gonna just let it fill up, and then we can move on to the next thing that I want to do, which is plant. I gotta grab a few of these cups out of the. Let's see. Let me go back. Patty came in. Hey, Patty. They planted some peanuts in your mulch. What do I think is the most overrated in terms of plants? I don't know. Peanuts are do take over. I love growing carrots. I've never done soybeans. I think that was the question. So I'm gonna wait for this to fill up, and that'll be it for the day for the yellow one, and then I'll show y'all one of the other green stalks. But yeah, I love planting carrots. I think what I'm gonna do is use this straw that I have left over here where my comfrey. Let me show y'all the comfrey from yesterday. This full yet? Almost. Sorry, y'all. All right. Let me show you the comfrey from yesterday. Good morning, that's my art. So it already had one leaf that was going on. So check it out. This is the comfrey that we planted in yesterday. This right here, I'm gonna chop and drop right back down here in the soil. Pretty moist. I'm gonna add straw over here. So, oh, how long it takes? I don't mind how long. Pair my mic one more time. Working now? I don't know. I turned my mic off and turned it back on. Is it on mute? You can hear me a little. A little is better than none, right? Hey, butterfly. Okay. You heard me for a bit? Yes, it's working. Perfect. I had to turn the mic on and off. I think because the phone fell. So, all right. So I want to test the soil over here. This ground is kind of hard over here. 17. Okay, just like I thought. So this bed, okay, this bed over here is very, very, very dry. Um, and I think it's mainly because it's not, number one, it's getting a lot of sun, but the mulch isn't helping because every time I come over here to pull up the mulch, the birds and the squirrels and everything digs it up. So I'm gonna put a fresh layer of mulch on this bed. I should have just bought the whole thing of straw outside, but it's kind of heavy, so I didn't. But what I'm gonna also do is bring the water hose over and pretty much deep water over here. So this whole section, instead of letting you fall, I'll just take you back and forth with me. How's that? Everybody's coming in. So we've been out here online since like what, 6 o'clock this morning? What is that? Wait a minute. I think we gotta, what is this? I need my gloves. Is that a worm? What is that? I know he about to meet his maker. He gotta go. These are the plants that I have left that need to be planted. I'm gonna plant out that basil today. I got some ghost peppers, a lycia that I'm gonna give to a friend today. But the worm, he gotta go. Let me get some gloves. We're gonna do some little surgery here. Yeah, look at that. Well, he probably saying take me to the water because that's what he about to do. Oh, I got you, you little sucker. Anything else in here? Let's see. These should have been planted a long time ago. So got them off. We got to get them out of here. Don't curl up now. You had no business on my plant. We don't want the YouTube police after me, so we're going to just do this off the camera. Say hello to my little friend. Bye. All right. We don't have to worry about Mr. Worm anymore. Okay. I think I didn't show y'all this, but this is all the garlic that I harvested last week or the week after. Then I had some seeds that I harvested, but all right. What did I come inside to get? More straw? I don't know how I was getting more straw. Yeah. I didn't mean to have all these plants left. Remember when I came back, it was way more than that. Let me show y'all what we were supposed to have been doing today. This is what we were supposed to have been doing today. We were supposed to have been out here pruning these tomato plants on the back side of my enclosure that's out of control. You see that? All up the side. And I'm just gonna, I know that there's some tomatoes on it, but we don't care at this point. Then I got my cucumbers going all up the trellis here. I even got some baby cucumbers in there, but while I'm watering the other side, they do look good, but I can barely walk back there now because of it. All right, Mr. B, I'm not messing with you, and you don't mess with me. Deal? All right. So I hate to do it. And y'all know I like organization over here. Look at this cucumber plant trying to go down to the ground. I need for these critters over here not to have nothing to climb on, and you trying to go all the way down to the ground when you're supposed to be going up this good trellis right here. So this is what we were supposed to have been doing today. Let me move this out because I want to get some of it done. Gotta get some of it done. Yeah, they do look good though. I just can't. Let me flip you around. Camera. Okay. So I don't know what y'all can see and not see. Yeah, they look great, but they're like falling. Maybe I'll bring y'all back here with me so you can kind of see. Get my ladder and read. Yeah, I redirected some of them yesterday. And this squash plant here is like, this is a patty pan, and it's kind of like taking over. I'm gonna cut some of the leaves back because I want this sunflower to flower. I want to make sure I don't lose y'all when I go on this backside, because sometimes I do. Okay. So, spider webs. Try not to step in this melon bed, but check out all the tomatoes. And I tried to put the, see these hanging all down. I see some with blossom end rot, so I'm gonna snip that right on off. I have more than enough tomatoes in here, so that part got to come off. I figure it has blossom end rot, so I might as well just take it on off. All right. Yes, take the squash leaves at the same time so you can see what's going. Listen, I can't see nothing that's going on in that bed right now. I'm gonna sit y'all here because I don't. So I see blossom end rot here. Where is it coming from? I want to take this whole thing off. Oh, look, my bad. It's okay. I got plenty in there. I don't feel right taking this one off. But this one, it could go because it's in my way. And this right here is just a leaf section. It could go. Some, I can't see in there. I kind of want to put on my gloves because I see spider webs in there. Not enough airflow. I agree with you, Chanel. This blossom in right. I'm also going to just cut off a lot of the leaves. I figure if I cut the leaves off, um, and leave the tomatoes and clean up the bottom part, it might be better. You know, I got to. Maybe if I cut some of these. I'm trying to mainly cut the leaves, y'all, and salvage the tomatoes because the plant does look super healthy. Because it needs airflow for sure. This is my little shop of horrors bed. The lesson that I learned this year is maybe tomatoes don't need to go in this bed. Chanel, if you're cringing, imagine what's going through my head right now. Because if I see a worm or a spider, it gotta go. This is crazy. All right, I can kind of see a little better. Yeah, this is a Roma tomato plant. You can tell by all the, man, I can't wait for them to turn red. I guess that means we'll have a lot of sauce this season. I can kind of see better in there now. I see this something in this squash. Get the squash plant out. I want to cut one of those leaves. It's coming over. What is, oh, bird poop. Okay. All right. So I think this was the one that was covering the sunflower. Oh no. I'm gonna bring y'all in so you can see. Some people, but yes, trimming the tomato limbs closest to the ground will prevent fungus growth. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do because, and the fact that I can't see in there, it makes me very uncomfortable. I'm trying to get out most of the diseased leaves that are close to the bottom anyway, like if they're yellowing or anything like that, so it doesn't travel up the plant. But overall, the plant looks pretty healthy. So this was very close to the ground. Yeah, yours are gonna follow, Chanel. Didn't we plant around the same time? It's mosquitoes out here during the morning time. They tearing me up out here. Man, I kind of want to get some of the leaves out of here too. They are huge. Just to give it some air. Let's see. There's spiders in there. Use those gloves, prune off the leaves in the bottom for each tomato plant for good aeration. I'm trying my best, y'all. It's so much in here. I'm trying to get the leaves and just leave the... Oh, what was that? I'm going to get my gloves. I'll be right back. Let me go get some gloves. Because whatever that was, didn't like it. How did I know my brother was going to start laughing? I thought about that as I walked away. It's not funny, brother. Whatever that was that landed on me, it's not funny. Not funny at all. So yeah, now I don't feel as bad. I'm about to cut this plant up because there's stuff in there and I don't like what it is. That's all it took. Now I don't feel bad for cutting it because I need to see what's in there. Yeah, he's been waiting for me to freak out and run from something. So there you go, brother. You got your excitement for the day or your laugh. We don't have to talk about it any further. I feel like I need the stake to be on this side to hold it up. Let me take this. Or maybe I need another stake. So after the stream, I'm going to go get another stake and kind of try to prop it over here. Oh man, what was that jumped on me though? What's in there? Maybe if I twist it around. All right, let me move all this stuff out of my walk area. No, it wasn't a grasshopper. It was red and black. And it wasn't a ladybug, because I know what a ladybug looked like. It might have been like a lanternfly or something, because they are over there in that part of in this part of the yard. So scary. Okay, brother. Hey, Chris, how are you? Good morning. Let's get on this side. It's like the tomato plants are meeting each other. I don't want that. I'm cutting this whole top of this one off. Thank you, Donzel. I'm trying my best over here. I'm gonna cut this off because it's starting to curl. Oh my goodness. Turn y'all so you can kind of see the other tomato plant. See the other tomato plant over here? Probably the sun in your eyes, but it's drooping over the bed. And because of that, I'm taking this whole limb off. I understand it has tomatoes on it, but I need clear. And something has been over here eating. Let me show you. So I took a whole portion off, right? Let me show you. I took a whole piece of a plant off. It had tomatoes on it, but I took it off because look, they've been down there eating because it was hanging over the bed. So you won't get these. And if you do, you're gonna have to go in the garbage to get them. And I can also trim this basil over here. Let me prune the basil. I'm gonna put the basil back in the bed. The basil smells great though. It's flowering though, so I'm gonna take off the part that has flowers. Yeah, Patty, they over here chowing down on the hanging parts. Let's see. We're gonna chop this part off too. These tomato plants are too much. All right, what time is it? Almost time. I'm gonna let y'all go in a few minutes and I'm gonna stay out here and finish. Or I might just let it go till the battery dies. I need to move the water hose that I have over there. It's like doing things simultaneously. So there's a lot of yellow foliage down here. Cut this out. So it has airflow at the bottom now at least. And you can see these are Rutgers tomatoes here. You can see all the tomatoes in here. But I gotta cut away all of these dead leaves. I should have did this earlier before the sun was over here. I was so busy trying to finish up the green stalk, the yellow one at least. I hope my husband comes out and mow the grass because that also prevents them from coming over. I'm gonna put some extra stakes in here. Better airflow at the bottom. Okay. That's better than it was. Yep. All right. So let's go back over to the other side. I'm gonna finish mulching this morning. I did a lot of cutting over here. I'm gonna show you what it looks like now. I'll get my ladder and string up the cucumbers in a few. I just heard that the something bit me. Okay. So let me turn the camera so you guys can kind of see. Look much better already. So check it out. It's better airflow in my opinion, even all the way down there. Right? You see those tomatoes down there, and they're all in there. There's some other limbs and stuff. So like I'm gonna probably trim that one. And then over here, where something jumped out on me, this one looks better. I'm a little worried about the curling of these leaves here, but you see there's a ton of tomatoes all down in there. I think I'm gonna sprinkle some fertilizer down here, and then somehow I have to get in the middle and prune these squash leaves because it's covering my sunflower plant right here. And then I'll try to string up these cucumbers. You can kind of see a baby cucumber down in there, and they're like coming all in the plant. The cucumber plants I didn't think it would survive, but check out all the foliage that I trimmed back from the um, tomato plants. And I need to refill these buckets because I turned up the timing on the drip irrigation because it's been so hot. So now I get to do that. So I still have seeds in my take the small green tomatoes from the pruning and make some green tomato chow chow. Green tomato chow chow. Okay. Hey J3. So we been on for about 2 hours. You see I left the water on over here where the comfrey is. I have to pick up all these limbs and stuff that dropped last night. I'm gonna go get some more of the straw and mulch out here. What I'm gonna try to do is, I don't know if I'll do it this weekend, but I'm going to try to do a full garden tour that shows the green stalks and everything else. Oh, here's why I was asking about the corn. I know I was forgetting something. So the corn. The wind pretty much blew the corn over, and I don't really want to pop it. So I tried to prop it back up, and I started hearing stuff pop. So I'm going to see if maybe Mother Nature will stand it back up on its own. But I'm trying to figure out if it's really worth it to plant more corn because I have this whole open section, but I also wanted more okra. So I'm just trying to decide what I'm gonna do. So let me go check out the pole. We're gonna go inside. I need to get some water and hydrate before I finish out here. I'm gonna move the water hose over because I'm pretty sure the comfrey has had enough of water. I'm gonna put it over here on the brandywine tomato. Check out my huge tomato that I'm waiting for it to blush so I could take it on the inside. And I see some diseased leaves here. I'm gonna cut those off because I don't want any of the leaf miners or whatever spreading. But this tomato plant I think has more tomatoes in there that I saw. This one has, let's see, is it, this one isn't soft or blushing yet. There's some more of the black creme, and so we finally have action on the tomatoes. And then the storm last night blew this one over. This one is the one that's self-seeded. And then I have some jalapenos that I can kind of pull soon. See the jalapenos? We picked one of the okras yesterday. And I'm going to come in and remulch, make it thicker out here. Yeah, diseased leaves. We're going to get them off. And one of the goals is also for that we did do today was the lemon green stalk. It's going to have some herbs. It has some green beans in it already. We put some more dragon tongue. We completely mulched the whole thing. And there's stuff that was already growing in it, so we did leave that. So we started more seeds in this green stalk. I'm going to probably start more seeds in this green stalk and mulch it. I'm also going to see if there's anything for me to harvest here. I think so, so check it out. There are plenty of green beans in there that we're going to get eventually. And trellis some of the stuff, my lavender. So if you guys know and you're watching the replay or anything, I don't know what the highlight's going to be, but this is lemon bee balm. I'm assuming that now it's going to finally have the flowers, but look how it's doing. Hey, Meredith, aka Peach. But yeah, we're going to finish planting out these hopefully by the end of the weekend, if not when I get back, because I'll be out for a week. Plenty of content coming soon. But let's go inside. Where is my coffee? I think I took it inside. Oh, and this is the other thing that we did. We got the Scotch bonnet in. We mulched here. We mulched up here. And then I'm also going to get some more of these plants out in the garden before the end of the day. So a lot more work to do. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. My bad, Rose. I hid your message by mistake. I meant to hit show and it hit it. So, but yeah, lots of stuff to do. It's been a great stream. We've been streaming, or I've been streaming since, oh, let me take you back. So these are strawberries. that I got from Shelly's Homestead Hideaway, these strawberries, they're going to go in the purple green stalk. So I don't know if you remember, the purple green stalks are supposed to be, um, the purple green stalks are supposed to be strawberries only. So that's what I'm going to work on today. Taking the runners and cleaning it up too. I'll probably do a video on the green stalks exclusively. So yeah, let me go back and catch a few of these comments before we log off for the day. All right, so beautiful tomatoes, thank you. I read the chow chow comment. Disease leaves, we're taking them off. You want to start more seeds this weekend? 100% should. Get out in the yard. When you get out, please do hydrate yourself with, oh, there's my coffee. Hydrate yourself, do all the things. The coleus is showing off. I didn't plant them from seed. I went and got them from a big box store. Stay hydrated and listen to your body. Absolutely. So, been out since 6. I'm going to take a little break. I'll probably go out again this evening and try to finish up as much as I possibly can before I leave. But for anything, I'm 100% going to finish mulching, watering really good because it's going to be another hot day, and doing all those things. I may drop some more seeds. I got a lot of the beans planted that I wanted to plant it and stuff like that. The only thing that I didn't get in was beets, and I think I'm going to put them in the other green stalk. I haven't decided about the corn, but what I'm going to do is take some seed trays, drop some seeds in some seed trays, and sit them outside so I don't have to harden them off, and do that. So we've been online for a little over 2 hours this morning, getting work done. I go a little slower when I'm live because I try to make sure I'm reading everybody's comments. So I'm going to keep working for a little bit. I have to head out and be somewhere else by 9:30 this morning, so I'm going to get as much done as I possibly can. Oh, a couple pounds of snow crab legs and relax. I am not, we might throw some burgers on the grill, but that's about it. So until next time, probably in about a week or so, I leave for a full week. I come back on a Sunday. So probably one evening or something, we'll do a pop-up live stream. For those of you that joined me, thank you so much. Let me end the poll right quick. And it looks like most people, their favorite out of the ones that I posted were carrots. Mine too. Okay, so until next time, everybody stay hydrated, stay cool, keep gardening, drop some seeds, and do all the gardening things. Okay, until next time, peace out, everybody.